Yes.
Okay, thank you. Now, how this is going to work is like this. I will share with you how we are combining the power of Facebook ads, Meta ads, and Meetup. All right. And as I go along, from time to time, I will ask you to take a screenshot of my slides so that you don't have to ask me for my entire slides. My entire slides are in a mess. All right. So the important slides, I will ask you to take a screenshot. You go ahead and take a screenshot. And from time to time, I will ask you to ask some questions in the chat box. This is to help you to think, yeah? And at the end of the session, we'll take all the questions one shot. Good to go? Okay. I'm just curious to know how many of you here are not Toastmasters. Type 1 in the chat box if you are not a Toastmaster. Type 1 in the chat box if you are not a Toastmaster. Thank you. Okay. Now, if you're not a Toastmaster, you can also ask about FB ads or Meta ads in the context of boosting your own business. I will try my best to answer as well. Yeah. Okay. So first of all, when I was a little boy, my hobby used to be fishing. I used to fish in the disused mining pools opposite my house, which is now known as 𝗠𝗲𝗲𝗁𝗲 SS7. Over a period of time, these disused mining pools were rebranded to what we know as lakes today. Now, before I went out fishing, there were 3 questions that I needed to ask myself and get answers in order to increase my chances of catching a fish. Now, if I got my answers right, chances are very high. But sometimes, even if I got my answers right, sometimes I came back empty-handed. But what is guaranteed is if I got my answers wrong, that day definitely I will not be able to catch fish. Okay. Similarly, today you are looking for members, which you can equate to fish. All right. So these questions are also relevant to you. Some of you are looking towards chartering new clubs. All right. So these questions are also relevant to you. Question number 1, where to fish? Is it here, here, or here? Trust me, it is not the same. Similarly, if you're looking for new members to join your club, where do you find them? Instagram, LinkedIn, your neighborhood? It is not the same. So you need to know. Okay. Question number 2. What type of fishes can I expect to catch? See, my fishes are all brand compliant in terms of their color. So nice. What type of fishes can I expect to catch? Now, if you are chartering a club in a government department, in, say, Cyberjaya versus a manufacturing firm in 𝗪𝗵𝗲, different market. So different type of people, different cultures. So number 1, you need to know where to fish. Number 2, if you are fishing in that particular location, what type of fish do you expect to catch? Okay. And the third question is, what bait to use? Different fishes respond to different baits. Are you going to use a worm? That's a worm, by the way, with an oversized head and a tongue sticking out there. A frog or bread. Okay. So similarly, if a guest walks into your club, how are you going to speak to him? What choice of words you are going to use in order to increase your chances to get the person to sign up? Or if you are doing an intro meeting to a HR director to charter a club, which slides do you emphasize on? What words do you use in order to increase your chances of chartering the club? So these are the questions that you need to ask yourself. So go ahead and take a screenshot of this slide first. Okay, so you have taken a screenshot of the slides. Next, so where do you find the answers for all the earlier questions? And the answers come from the data in your Meta ads. For those of you who are expecting ChatGPT's icon to appear here, sorry to disappoint you, but ChatGPT has got its place in society. Okay, now ChatGPT will help you to point you in the right direction. So I also use a lot of ChatGPT to get pointed in the right direction. But the final confirmation of whether I am in the right direction or not comes from the data in Meta Ads. Now, for those of you who are expecting this to be a workshop on Meta Ads, no, this is not a workshop on Meta Ads. Yeah, if you want to learn about Meta Ads, you just go to our District 102 YouTube channel or our District 102 Facebook playlist. Look for all the workshops that we conducted last year. There is one called From Likes to Leads by 𝗪𝗵𝗵𝗁. That is a superb workshop on Meta Ads, still very relevant until today. Later, I will share the link in this chat box, and then you can download that or you can save that video and watch it. Superb video. So today's the purpose of this workshop is to understand how your poster design and write-up is influencing the market. Okay, that is the purpose of this workshop, because the Meta Ads are being run by us in the background. You don't have to run the Meta Ads, but you need to know what is working and what is not working. That's what you need to know. Then only you can tweak your poster design, your write-up, and so on. So the end game here is for you to bait the hook to suit the fish. That's it. Okay, now I will give you 5 seconds to type some questions in the chat box if anything triggered in your mind. Go ahead and type any question that you like in the chat box. Okay, questions are coming in. Very good. Next, I'm going to show you the performance group. I don't have much data from the Johor group because too few ads are running there. I don't have any data from the 𝗪𝗲𝗀𝗀𝗁 group because there are no postings there as well. So Selangor good enough. This will give you a clear picture from the 1st of March until about a few hours ago. And this is a comparison of Shine versus Hybrid versus 𝗪𝗲𝗀𝗃 versus just the Toastmasters logo. Right? I will share with you an interesting discovery about just the Toastmasters logo. Okay, so let me explain to you how we set up the ad. This is a carousel ad, which means we put all these 4 posters inside one ad and let Facebook rotate the ad one after another. And Facebook will be observing who is clicking, which ad is being clicked on the most. And once Facebook knows, aha, this particular ad is being clicked on the most, so Facebook will keep on showing that ad. That's how Facebook works. Okay, so this is how it works. We targeted 2 markets. And these are the demographics of the markets. Okay, location is all the District 102 states plus Putrajaya and Kuala Lumpur. Where did I get these keywords from? ChatGPT. Okay, and this is a second market. Market size is determined by Facebook. Age is determined by me on advice of ChatGPT. Okay, so bear in mind it's the same poster being targeted to 2 different markets. Of course, the write-up for each poster will be different. To attract the younger generation, the write-up will be a bit different. To attract the older generation, a bit different. So who gave me the write-up? ChatGPT. Okay, so now go ahead and take a screenshot of this slide. Very important for you. Screenshot taken. Very good. Now, let's see the results of the ads to these 2 markets. Market 1, Shine got 6 link clicks, 𝗪𝗲𝗀𝗃 got 5 link clicks, the TI logo got 3 link clicks, and Hybrid only 1 link click for this particular market. Okay. And for the next market, Shine got 15 link clicks, 𝗪𝗲𝗀 14, TI logo 6, Hybrid 6. Go ahead and take a screenshot of this slide as well. Okay, after you take the screenshot, if there are any realizations or questions that you'd like to ask, go ahead and type it in the chat box. Our Zoom master will compile everything and then read it out later. Done. Now, while you're doing that, let me give you a little discovery about the TI logo, which I just put in accidentally. For some strange reason, people in small towns we tested this out in Rawang and in Batu Pahat, like to click on the TI logo. The poster that we designed painstakingly didn't resonate with them. The videos that we recorded painstakingly didn't resonate with them. They like to click the TI logo. I have no idea why. Okay? So this is just an insight for Rawang and for Batu Pahat. Okay, now we move on to the results. So this is how the Facebook ads performed. So when people clicked on this link, they ended up on our Meetup page. So let's see what happened on our Meetup page as of today. Hybrid got 7 attendees. Okay. Shine only 5 attendees. Remember, Shine was a top performer in the Meta ads, but here only 5 attendees. And Satya comes in with 4 attendees. Okay. Now, don't be discouraged with these figures here, yeah, because these number of attendees are actually the number of attendees that signed up through Meetup. But a lot of people who land on the Meetup page may not want to go through the hassle of joining Meetup as a member before signing up. And bear in mind, in your write-up, you already have a Zoom link or maybe a Google Form link. So many more could have signed up that way. For example, this workshop today, if you check on our Meetup page, I think 4 people only signed up via Meetup. But our Zoom registration tells us that 37 people have signed up. And today in the room, the last time I checked, there were 27 people signed up. So the numbers here are not necessarily the numbers that actually signed up. Okay, we have, I noticed 𝗪𝗵𝗲𝗁 is in the room today, and I must say that for his previous Meetup meeting, I noticed that 67 people had signed up via Meetup. So later I will call 𝗪𝗵𝗲𝗁 and ask him to say something about what the results were for his club. Yeah, 67 people signed up. That is for the meeting just a few days ago. So this is the landing page. Now, if you want to improve your performance of your write-up, maybe, I'm just guessing, maybe you might want to just copy these 3 headers, put it in ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT which of these headers would most likely perform the best for a Meetup group. Just ask. Don't tell ChatGPT, oh, this one is not performing very well. That one is performing very well. Why is that one performing very well? If you ask like that, then straight away ChatGPT will agree with you. Yeah, that one is performing very well because of this. It won't give you its own input. So don't give it any information. Just ask it for its opinion, which would possibly perform very well. Also, the first few lines that the people see on Meetup, you can also copy and paste this in ChatGPT and ask for advice, how to improve this. Maybe there's something to be improved there. Okay? So this is your results. Now, here's a tip on how to improve your poster design. Okay? It's called the Billboard Test. If you feel that your poster itself needs to be changed, how to improve it. Now, you imagine that you are driving on the highway, 110 kilometers an hour, hands on the wheel, eyes on the road. Looking up ahead, you see a billboard far away. Now, you have no idea what it is all about because it's still too far away, but you more or less recognize the colors look like Toastmasters colors. Now, you have 5 seconds, yeah, to get your eyes off the road, look at the billboard, figure out what it's all about, and quickly get your eyes back on the road. Let's see whether you understand what that billboard was all about, what that advertisement was all about, and did it make sense to you or not. If you understood what it was all about, and if you understood what design was a good design, it got your attention within 5 seconds. If you cannot understand what that is all about, then you may have to revamp that. Okay? So coming up, 5 seconds over. So now I give you about 5 seconds to just write down or pin down your thoughts about what you saw on those billboards and Did you understand? What did you understand about those billboards? Just write it down somewhere. Now I'm going to show you another billboard. 5 seconds up. Write down your thoughts. Feel free to ask any questions in the chat box at this point. So, ladies and gentlemen, moving forward, what you need to do, very simple, 2 things only. Okay. Number 1, you join Meetup first. Just now, Nicole said you provide the poster and everything, then you join Meetup. I would suggest that you join Meetup first, because if we create the poster and the write-up and put it on Meetup, but you have not joined, then we have to answer all the inquiries for your customers. So it's better that you join first. The moment we create the recurring meeting on Meetup, straight away we assign you as co-host, you take over from there. So you join Meetup first. Then give us your recurring meeting, everything to either myself or Nicole. We will set it up for you. Immediately, you will be made co-host, and after that, you handle the whole thing. Okay? Now, you've got nothing to lose. Just do this once. Give us all your recurring meetings up to July. Okay? We will run Facebook ads for you. We will pay for the Facebook ads. You just sit back and relax. If at least one person walks into your club every meeting, okay, over a period of 24 meetings, you will have 24 guests to work on. Something to think about. With that, ladies and gentlemen, just now I kept emphasizing on bait the hook to suit the fish, bait the hook to suit the fish, bait the hook to suit the fish. Now that is very mechanical. As a fisher boy, that's all I was interested in. As long as I catch the fish, take it back home, my mother will be very happy because she's got something to cook for all of us to eat. Very mechanical. But now, the fishes that you are targeting are the 2-legged ones with needs, wants, emotions, and so on. So you cannot be so mechanical in your outlook. Okay? So now, I take my inspiration from John Burroughs, who was also an avid fisherman. Yeah? He put a slight twist to the concept of baiting the hook to suit the fish. And he said, when you bait your hook with your heart, the fish always bite. What that means is, when a guest walks into your club, you already know his profile. You profiled him already. He came from Facebook. This is his age group. This is where he works. This is what his needs and wants are. But when your Toastmaster of the day speaks from the heart to him, chances are that higher that person may join your club. When you're doing a demo meeting to 20, 30 people with the intention of chartering the club, when you speak from your heart to the people, chances of you chartering that club will be very much higher. With that, thank you very much. And I stop sharing.